Welcome to this video tutorial on how to run how2. To run how2, open the main folder. Before you run how2, it is recommended that you check the HTC input file for any mistakes. Make sure you have no blank lines. If you do, outcomment the line with a semicolon. Also make sure that each line is followed by a semicolon. If you are using Notepad++ and the how2 syntax highlighter, it is possible to outcomment several lines by marking the given text. Then hold down the Ctrl key and press K. To uncomment, also hold down the Shift key followed by K. Add an appropriate file location and name for your log file. Do the same for your structural output regarding body and beam. The structural output is often stored in the log folder. On the other hand, the eigendata is often stored in a separate folder, but the choice is entirely up to you. If you need to edit an entire column, hold down the Shift and Alt keys and use the up or down arrow. Check the syntax for the main bodies and make sure that each body is orientated and constrained and that all begin and end commands are present. Look through your output commands and ensure it is given in the correct format. If you are running a simulation where you want to cut away transient simulation output, it is possible in the output block to specify that the data output should only be printed in a specified time range. Once ready, open the DOS prompt. It should be noted that if your simulation includes initial calculations like generation of a turbulence box, it may take some time before the simulation begins, so be patient and remember that if you close the DOS, the simulation will stop. To begin the simulation, call for how2. You can use the Tab key to save time typing. Next, add the path to the HTC file you want to run. You can also use the Tab key to change between HTC files. While running how2, a log file will be generated if specified in the input file. It is possible to open the log file during the simulation. You can at any time abort the simulation by pressing Ctrl and C. If you have installed and activated the document monitor under plugins in Notepad++, you can watch the updated simulation log as the simulation runs. The number of iterations per time step is also written in the log. If the numbers of iterations increases, it is an indication that the solver is struggling to converge. Checking the log file for errors is of high importance. Use the Ctrl and F keys to search for error. It is common how2 practice to ensure that no errors are present.